Good afternoon. We're going over the commercial print 1 off the blackboard. This is exactly what's on blackboard for you guys to download and save. But we've got the original here. This is the original. It's the same as the one you have. It's just been marked up a little bit. So let's start in this drugstore storage. You can see the duplex receptacles around the wall. Circuit DS9. DS stands for drugstore. Circuit 9. If you'll jump up here, you can see this is called bakery storage, and their circuits are B3 and B's 27, 29, 30. The reason they're B's is they've got a panel marked bakery, and so they just said B. The beauty salon is a BS. Drug storage is a DS. Then the insurance office is an I. So in this one, you got 4 different panels, 5 different panels. There's an O for this area in the middle. This is the owner's storage area. This is the owner of the building stuff. There's his storage. So got 5 different panels up here. So that way they can split it up and meter who's using what. We're just gonna go over the drugstore storage and the bakery storage, because that's gonna cover us the most. Okay. So you got the duplexes on circuit 9, water heaters on circuit DS 13 through 17. This is a 3-phase building, so 13 through 17 means 13, 15, and 17, because the way we number our panels is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if it's 3-phase, it would be the 1, 3, and 5. And I've got a print schedule, a panel schedule on the flip side we can show you before I finish. These fixtures are B's. So when you look at the lighting fixtures and go to order them, you'd order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for this room, 9 for this room. But some of them are B's and some are BM's. BM's are emergency fixtures. Those are the fixtures that have battery backups, and they should last a minimum of 1 hour per life safety. So if this room were to lose power, these emergency fixtures should come on and stay on for an hour to give people time to finish what they're doing and exit the building. You've got them in the hallways in every room. Here's an air handler disconnect, so they've got an air handler sitting here. So water heater, air handler. They got their switches, fire alarm. This is a horn strobe. The square part will stand for the horn. That other little triangle right there is the strobe. Space heater. Disconnect for it. There's the disconnects are beside all the units. And then they've got a smoke alarm here. Smoke alarm here and a smoke alarm here. So it's pretty cut and dry. Alright, we're going to come over here to the bakery storage. Same scenario with bakery storage. Now, what I want to show you is right here in the edge of it. Fire alarm control panel above telephone equipment below. So here, the fire alarm control panel is above on the top of this. So there'll be a fire alarm control panel. Then there's going to be a telephone equipment rack right underneath it. Here's an elevator. It's something they don't have, as they don't show in the elevator. It's the heat detector at the top of it. So there must be another floor above it, because in the top of the elevator, and usually it shows it on the top floor, is a heat detector. And then in the bottom of it, you'll have other fire alarm devices also. Here's some more of the light fixtures. They're all B and E M. So this is pretty cut and dry. Yeah. There's a panel board and an automatic transfer switch. So this is your main power coming in. This is your automatic transfer switch for one generator. Okay. Now we're going to flip. We're going to look at some panel schedules. Since we looked at the drugstore, here's the drugstore. So their breakers are on this side is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 19, 19, 21, and 23. So these are 2 3-phase breakers. These are all single pole breakers. Here's your breakerage size. These are 20s. That's a 3-pole 20, 3-pole 70. Now, they broke it down into how much amperage and load is on each phase. So from the sales lighting area, they've got 2059 volt amps. And then if we flip over here and look at the pharmacy lighting, the pharmacy luminaires, they've got 700. Why that's important is you want to balance out your load, and if you come down here, they've got it balanced out. Pretty close. 1972, which is 164 amps per phase, 148 per that phase, and 152. That is pretty good and balanced right there. This is a 208Y120 3-phase 4-wire system. So you got 3 hots and a neutral, plus you have your ground. 3 phases because you have 3 hots. 120 is, your legs are 120. Then you got a 208. And we can flip over. We can see this. For the bakery, same scenario. They use a lot more power than the drugstore. It's because they got the 3-phase donut machine, a 3-phase dishwasher, bigger, oven. Still got the unit, same HVAC unit. And then they got a heater. So you can see how different facilities need different amounts of power. Insurance office is even lower. And if you look down here, the real estate office really don't use that much stuff. They got a lighting circuit, receptacle for coffee, HVAC package unit, general receptacles, a water heater, and receptacle for HVAC. So their load per phase is 57.4, 66.7, 49.5. They're only got a 100 amp panel versus this one's a 400 amp panel. 400 amp panel. So if you look at all the amperage on the panels, the bakery uses the most. And to give you an idea